Hey, good morning, everybody. Rory Powers, Right Line Trading. Before we get started, this broadcast is for demonstration and educational purposes only. I am not a licensed financial advisor. If you're not familiar with the risks associated with trading, please ask somebody. You could lose your entire trading account. There is a significant amount of risk when trading the financial markets. It's important to know I am not a licensed financial advisor. All right, let's get ready to rock and roll here. If today's your first day joining us, welcome. My name's Rory Powers with Right Line Trading. We're going to be showcasing our automated bots. We've got the AI Auto Trader and we've got the iBots. These are strategies that run on NinjaTrader 8. And once the strategies are enabled, they will execute and manage the trades for you. Good morning, Edward. Good morning, Aunt Duke. The Dukesters here. Good morning, Carol. Walter. Suzanne. Good morning. Scott. Good morning. You're losing your connection overnight, Carol? Not sure what that is. If you lose your connection, they will disable. I would, check your log and see what time around it's doing it. It could be a couple of different things. If you'd like, I can take a look with you. Only Tradeovate, not Rhythmic? Hmm, not 100%. All right. So if today's your first day joining us, these bots, we've got a pretty diversified portfolio of strategies. We're going to be focusing today on the NASDAQ and the E-mini. Excuse me. Those are really our 1-2 punch with these bots. We have diversified into crude oil and gold, which at times give us some great trading opportunities, especially with gold. We've got a lot of members that do very well trading gold. We let the strategies run through the overnight session, right through the Asian Open, the London Open, and now coming into the New York Stock Exchange, we have what we call a leaderboard. And these are the bots that are performing the best in today's trading session, in the current trading environment. We have we have strategies or bots that are specifically designed for prop traders to pass their evaluations. I want to congratulate Armand, who passed the Buellnox eval just recently. Congratulations, Armand. This morning, the ES30 range one-day pass did get almost a full winner. Went to 1545, not too shabby. Our Mac truck, which has been red hot, the 20 Unarenko has been doing very well. Is at 758. Our 8 Unarenko Steven bot is at 535. Our ES30 range drone, that's the trade you see right here on my 30 range chart. You can see prices right at the VWAP. Right at the VWAP. Let's take a look and see what happened overnight. Then we're going to look at Forex Factory. It looks like we had a nice move up. I saw the Donald Trump had put out a message about NVIDIA, how they've agreed to invest a significant amount of money. Let me see if I can find it. NVIDIA's AI plans. NVIDIA to manufacture American-made AI supercomputers in the U.S. for the first time. This was something that came out, looks like, just this morning. So hopefully the NASDAQ, maybe that's what gave NASDAQ this little boost this morning. but through the overnight session, it was pretty choppy. Had a nice move up, sideways, back down, and now back up. So we had some positive news come out regarding NVIDIA. Let's take a look at the Forex Factory. We always look at the Forex Factory. It's important to know our trading environment. We don't want to jump in head first without knowing what's going on. Let's take a look. We don't want any unpleasant surprises. Whoa, what was that? Okay, today is Tuesday, April 15th. Oh my goodness, it's April 15th. Tax day. If you're joining us today, that's the good news. Hallelujah, you're still in the game. Still in the game. In it to win it. 2 a.m. we pass. 5 a.m. I don't see anything. Canadian median CPI came out this morning. Canada had some pretty big news reports. They sometimes do have an effect on the American market. Let's see. 8:30 Empire State came out. Manufacturing. Let's see what else. API at 4:30. That's past this. All right. So those news reports came out at 8:30. The Canadian Consumer Price Index rose 2.3% year over year in March. Annual inflation rate slows to 2.3% in March, looking good in Canada. Empire State Manufacturing. Business activity declined modestly in New York State in April. Okay. So what we're going to do today is we're going to try and hit our profit goal. I have a profit goal of $250 to $500. And what I do is I do a trade that we call the power play. And the way the power play works is on a trade copier. Let's take a look. This is the Sim 101 account. This is in that NQ30 range velocity without the velocity. And I think I'm going to go conservative and go with the velocity. So, let me turn that off. So I'm going to change my leader account. And I think I have a power play strategy that I set up. And I'm going to trade that one. That's I can never scroll down. So on the trade copier, we pick a leader account, and then we copy them across all of these prop accounts. Now, if you have a live account, you don't have to worry about that. You could just pick the bot that you want to trade and put your live account right in it, right in the strategy. Tomorrow, which is Wednesday, every week Charles does a live training. If you're brand new, it's really great for onboarding. If you have questions trying to navigate the Ninja platform or best practices, Charles got you covered every Wednesday at 12 noon. Good morning, Rao. Looking for our power play, Rao. Power play. Just looking for a little bitty profit. That is it. We're not trying to break the bank over here. We just need a little bitty profit, and we need it every day. All right, we got our sim power play on deck. Let's take a look at the sim. Let's put the sim power play in our chart trader. Now this is something a lot of new members stumble on. If you want to see the trade on your trading chart, you must have in the chart trader the same account that's running in the strategy. So in the strategy itself, the account name is called the sim power play. And if I go to my strategies under account display, I'm going to find the power play. Here it is. And these are the settings. It's not going to start trading till 9:32. It does not have I'm going to put the price velocity filter on. I'm going to go more conservative. Okay. So I did enable the price velocity filter. And that prevents us from getting into a choppy market. So I'm not going to enable it though. I'm just going to watch the power play. Let's see how volatile it is. Right now, my 20 unit Renko is lined up to the long side. In our morning meeting this morning, we discussed opening up the settings to that power play. So if you didn't want it to necessarily look at a 20 range, excuse me, a 20 unit Renko, you'll be able to set it to any data series you want to look at as your higher time frame, which would be really nice. So the 20U, my 20 unit Renko chart, you could see is headed straight up. We're set up for a long entry. There we go. There's the market open. Excuse me. Hey, RJ, we are discussing that. How I normally decide that, RJ, is I watch price action. I watch it take a few trades. Today, I just feel like the more conservative setting is the way to go with the way the market's been lately. Kind of need to get back in the groove. The tariff wars with that extra volatility we've been seeing, I've kind of fallen out of the rhythm that I had going. The ES30 range star is headed for a beautiful trade, a big winner. SLR. Good morning. I'm still getting a little bit of lag on my NASDAQ. Might have to back off some of these strategies. I'm going to give it another minute or two. Hmm. Hmm. Nice price action there. Very nice. Problem is I'm getting a little lag. Here, it's coming down now. Gotcha. Things are starting to settle down now, SLR. Let's see if it comes back to normal. Oh, the 1-day pass hit again. All right, we're coming back into, wow, the 20, look at the 20U. Straight up. That's my higher time frame. Okay, I'm down to 7 seconds. We're coming back to earth now. So the morning, the opening bell created a little bit of, with all the orders and volatility, a little bit of lag, but things are catching up now. Yeah, I would definitely have Charles take a look at it. It's always a good idea to look in your log. On the bottom of your control center, there's a tab, the log tab, that usually gives you the answers. Okay, here we go. It's game time. Let's see this power play kick in now. Yeah. Okay, we're setting up nicely. The 20U gave a beautiful retracement back to the 50, and now it's continuing back, it appears, to take another leg up. There, power play just jumped in. I don't have it enabled. I like to watch it just a couple of trades. Got stopped out there. This is the 20U. Now they're both below. No, the 20U's just breaking now below. We've got some downside support. Okay, here we go to the upside. We're getting some alignment now on the NASDAQ I'm referring to. Should get an entry on the power play long. The problem here is we're in a channel. We've got resistance above us and support below. We're in a narrow ranging channel here. You can see my blue and red lines of support and resistance. This is support, resistance right above us. We're going to need to break out of this range. I'm going to just take a look on my strategy. Oop. Let me see if I can start enabling these again. I bought 20U. Just flashed on my, and the 24U. Coming up on my leaderboard. I bought ES30 range. Okay, the power play just took a long entry. My 20 Unorenco's headed straight up. That's a beautiful entry. It's got a straight line right to the profit target. This might be our chance to enable this. Um, let's give it a shot. We got some upside. The problem is we got some upside resistance. We need a little bit of a retracement. Here we go. And then a good strong push up. We're looking for the long entry on the power play on this chart to the right. I've got my trade copier enabled, and we're waiting for an entry. Still got some upside resistance. We're getting these bearish engulfing candles. That's what those big red circles mean. See this, the price, the velocity filter is really helping us. Plus, we won't trade into an area of resistance. So there's a couple of things preventing this from going. If we break that upside resistance, it's going to take off. It's retesting it again. We've tested this area 4 times now. Can't get a break. And the 20U market structure-wise is way above the 50. So we're not ready for a short entry. Well, it won't take the entry because we have the power play filter on. Here we go. Here we go. Love to see this get us into the upside now. Got a nice pullback to support. Mm. Uh, it's going to retest that area. Let's keep an eye on the leaderboard. I bought 20U. I bought 24U. Break it. Go ahead. Keep going. We get through that last speed bump. We're gone. Let's go. Keep pushing. Meanwhile, this IBOT, the ES30 range, you could see is right. That was right at my profit target. We need one good push. Break resistance. IBOT 20U. It's coming up my leaderboard. $24U. 20U. Uh-oh. We're getting a retracement now on the 20U. The NQ30 range one day pass went all the way. That's on a signal A entry. Scored 3181. Paramroop, that's your bot. Priscilla, good morning. We're waiting for a break of this area of resistance. And we're hoping the NASDAQ goes straight to the moon. And takes all of our accounts with it. All right, Paramroop. I knew you were out there. You could see my 20. You could see my 20U. We're retracing now back to the 50 on my 30 range. Market structure wise, I'm set up now for a short. We just got a 15 EMA crossover. The 15 just crossed the 50. And we just need this multi-time frame alignment of trend. We're just not there yet. Now we could get a pop to the upside again. It's going to retest that area of resistance. So the power play is doing its job. Let me tell you. It's sidestepping a lot of losing entries, and it's just waiting. Boom, it just went in. Let's see if it can break through. I'm going to move my profit target just under this resistance. Come on, all the way. Get up there. Oh, I'm in my profit window. I got $75 on the trade. We've got that upside resistance. Still set up for a long. We need to break this area. Here we go. Here we go. Let's break it. Got a lot of volatility. David likes to call that the, what is it? The, the channel. Here we go. It's going to break it. We need a break to the upside here. And we're going to take off long. Here we go. It's retesting. It's bouncing off that last area. There we go. Let's see if we break it. We're in this trade long now on the break of the pivot. Come on, push it up. Let's go all the way. Right back to the 15. We need a good stiff wind at our back now. Come on, give us some push up. Giving us some heat here. Come on, take a bounce now. Bounce off that 50. Let's go. Keep going. Push up there. We're in a real nail biter here. Let's go. Break through. Break through. Get in our profit window. Get up there. Get up in our profit window. Get up there. Push up. Ah. Almost took profits on it. Push up. There we go. Get up in there. Get up in there. There we go. Bam. Nice. All right. We'll take it. We had to sweat that one out, but we did get our profit goal on the PA accounts, which is numero uno. So across our funded accounts, we hit 325. We were in a nail biter. And the power play came through. I could tell you if I did, Carol. The power play worked beautifully this morning. Really happy with it. With that velocity filter, it kept us out of a lot of that chop. We were still in a really choppy environment, though. It still is choppy. But we were able to get into our profit window, which saved us. That IBOT ES30 range hit its profit target. And the market is slowly headed up. All right, Paramroop. All right. Awesome. Okay, let me check my 30 range velocity. Let me see if it took a trade. NQ 30 range velocity. Yeah, it's in a trade now, Carol. It has been taking trades. It has. Yes, Ronald. Carol, I'm going to have to get with you today and I'll share it with you. Ronald, great job. Great job, Ronald. Sorry it was in Sim, but you know what? It's a good learning experience to watch it in Sim and just learn how it performs. I'm going to take off my PA accounts and play around with the evals. Rao brought it to our attention that Apex has an 80% sale. Getting real close to my profit goal of 9,000 on those $150,000 accounts. Here we go. Let's see if we get into this profit window now. IBOT 1 minute's in. That's one of our strongest IBOTs, that 1 minute. We'll check it out in just a second. Just about in our profit window here. One more push. Let me get off these PA accounts. Listen, it's a very common mistake with these trade copiers, for me anyway, to leave it enabled. And when you're not ready to take a trade or not wanting to take a trade and you left the copier enabled, all right, let's go to the 1 minute if it's still in the trade. Yes, 1 minute's still in. This is a good position that the 1 minute is in. You can see the IBOT gives it a lot of room. And the stop is in a beautiful place. It's right below support. Now, in order to get our profit target, we need to break this area of resistance. But the stop, our stop on this trade, you couldn't ask for a better location. With the market trending up, I like our chances on this trade. We got ourselves into a nail biter on that power play trade. Gave us some serious heat. I was squirming in my chair over here. Broke right through all that, broke right through all that support and got our stop. Oh man. Okay, my PA accounts are officially off my copier. Nice, Eckert. Beautiful. Listen, for me, and everyone's risk tolerance is different. But that's what I've been doing, Eckert, since January, mid-January, is just letting it take that, 250 to 500, hit my profit goal, and stop for the day, and do the same thing the next day. And I'll tell you, it must have averaged out to about probably about 8 out of 10 days, we were getting our profit target and losing on two of them, 2 out of 10. It's taken a little longer than I've wanted, but you know what? Another good thing about that is it automatically conforms to that consistency rule, where you don't have a huge disparity on your highest profit day. By doing it, it automatically conforms to their rules that the prop trading firms put on us. And we're starting to set up for a short now. You can see my 20 Unorenko is right at the 50 now. And it's kind of held firm on that 50 throughout the whole morning session. It hasn't broken below that 50. It's tested it a few times, but it hasn't broke below the 50 the whole day. Where it's only 10 o'clock the whole day. Uh, for the morning session, I should say. Back in on the ES30 long. Let's see what kind of open positions we got going. We're in all long positions. I'll tell you a strategy that's been doing really well is the micro E mini. The micro E mini on that PA account has been very impressive. For a micro to make $300 or $500 in a day, it's unheard of. That's right, Eckert. Thank you. Um, I'll tell you why. It's good practice because when you pass that eval, you're going to have to do it on the PA account. It's the only way you're going to get a payout. They're looking for any reason they can not to pay you. And if you stick to that game plan with some consistency, I think it's a recipe for success. I'm going to show you my performance. Plus, I want to see how close I am. This is from 1:15 to today. But you see, the volatility has gone way down from where we were last week to where we are this week. Very encouraging here. It's tradable again. Okay, so let's go to the PA accounts and we'll put it on monthly cumulative neck. I'll put it on entries. So we're at 25,312. That's since January 15th. I've got two $150,000 PA accounts and a 300,000 PA account. I bought 20U. Let's check it out. Man. Well, you're funny. Well, that's the major difference between a prop account and a real account and a cash account. A prop account, you have that consistency rule in order to get a payout. With a live account, you don't have that. Man, this copier I have is a little difficult to navigate. It's what it's missing is the little drag down bar on the side. My finger is sore from scrolling down. Here we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, here we are. Now you can see the payout on the $150,000 account you have to get to 159. This one is at 158.6. This one is at 158.482. This $300,000 PA, you need 320. So for those $150,000 accounts, I'm just a session or two away of a couple of winning sessions away from reaching that goal. And my thinking is I'm going to continue to build them up, because what happens is my trailing threshold will stop now. And anything in profits that I get above that 9,000, um, I'll have a bigger cushion. I'll have a bigger cushion. That threshold stops trailing you once you reach 9,000. So anything above 9,000, my account's going to be at 150, 150. My trailing threshold will stop at 150,000. My account balance, anything above 9,000 will continue to add to my cushion without a trailing drawdown. SOR, the changes that I made, yesterday we shared a strategy in Discord for the power play strategy. I went to more conservative. One little change that I believe that I made that's not in the template I shared yesterday is on the power play, which my power play template is up 575 this morning. And the one change that I made on it was what RJ was asking me about in the beginning of the session, which was the price velocity filter. I checked it off. It's a more conservative. It adds an additional filter. It's supposed to keep us out of a choppy ranging market. It needs a little bit of volatility in order to enter. It's looking at a NASDAQ 2-minute bar, and it has to have 80 ticks of movement to clear that filter. So in a ranging choppy market where it's just going sideways, it's not going to get you into that trade. Once it starts moving, it's going to pop you in. Hopefully it's not too late. So that's the one change that I made on that power play template. I had power play enabled. Now I hit my profit goal of 500. Because I had this box unchecked, which is my close at profit loss limit. If that's unchecked, if I'm in a trade, potentially I could make more or lose more than 500. If I have that box checked, then that would be the maximum I could win or lose. As soon as I make that on my P&L, the trade will close. It'll automatically shut down my trade, and I'll either be on the sidelines with a $500 profit or loss. On my signal B entry, I only want to take trades above or below the 50. If I'm going long, I want price above the 50. If I'm going short, I want price below the 50. And I want my 50 to be the red or green. If I'm going long, that 50 got to be green. If I'm going short, I want a red 50 on the signal B. And that's basically the strategy. for the power play. Do we need to tweak the strategies or run standard settings? SLR, the daily profit and daily loss, that is based on the account size and your risk tolerance, what your profit goal or loss limit is. For me, I'm looking to make $300 to $500 a day. And once I reach it on my PA accounts, I just stop trading for the day. That's it. So, other than that, I would say, yeah, I would say run them how they are out of the box. This is a little 50,000 eval I picked up. I got. I'm going to try to get this over the edge because the 50,000s. If you're not taking big drawdowns, in order to go from to get a payout, you only need $2,500 or $2,600 in profits after you pass your eval. With those bigger accounts, you need a lot more. Eckert, you listen. Today's the day, the beginning of your win streak. Tomorrow, let's do it again. Ronald made 1,200 on his NQ30 Smart Velocity. Carol, I'm going to write your name down to contact you to help you with the update. Who else needs help with the update? Anybody else? Agola. Good morning. You do, Scott? All right, I'm going to call you too. Scott, I'm going to call you when I normally do after I go pick up my daughter. Mandinga, are you referring to you downloaded it from the Discord? You downloaded the strategy template and you couldn't figure out how to put the strategy in your NinjaTrader 8 folder? Is that what you're saying? Making changes on the ES. No, I don't think I made a change on the ES. The one template I made a few small changes was on the Volkswagen. Let's see what the Volkswagen's done today. Yesterday it had a banner day. I always like to look at the what have you done for me lately's. If you've been on my YouTube streams, you know what I'm talking about. The what have you done for me lately's is a very short look back on which bots are hot right now. Okay, Judy. Okay, Mandinga. No, SLR, you just need level one. Good morning, Tom. You just need level one. Boy, something just happened, didn't it? All of a sudden, now our volume just spiked. Got a huge spike of volume. We were running kind of 1,000 to 1,500 contracts a minute. It just doubled. And I see the NASDAQ starting to sell off. Let me see if I could take these PA accounts off. Hmm. Coming down on the 20U. Coming down. Wow, it exited on my 15 EMA. So it took a really nice profit, although it didn't go the full excursion. When my 15 EMA changed colors, it quickly got out of the trade. The iBot ES4U is in a monster. The MESPA account, that's the one I was talking about. Hey, Adolfo. Thank you for joining me this morning. That's an interesting question. The market internals need tick data enable on from the broker to trade. Historical tick data. Preferably, yes. Um, some of our some of our strategies use Unorenko bars that do require historical tick data. Other bars don't require it. But to run seamlessly all of our chart templates and strategy templates, then preferably yes, historical tick data would be great if you can get that enabled. Got a big move down. Okay, Hassan. We're getting great volume now. Really nice price action. Let me go back to this power play, see how it's doing. Now it's down 425. Oh, wow. I didn't realize what happened. Oh, now I see what happened. Where do I find how to trade manually? I can send you some videos that really do an in-depth analysis of an indicator analysis and our methodology. Yeah, I've got some, man, do I've got some great videos on the indicators. Wait, SLR, will you do me a favor? Just send an email to support at Right Line Trading and just tell me to reply with the videos. Agola, send an email to support at Right Line Trading and just ask me to send you the video. Ooh, this NQ Smart Stop. This Smart Stop 2 is the velocity without the filter. Okay, excuse me just for a moment. It's almost 10:30. Let me run to the restroom. The 20U just set up beautifully for a short. You can see my 20U. Okay, now it's should be taking trades now. Let's go to the velocity. Excuse me for just a moment. I'm just going to run to the restroom. Hmm. Okay, I'm back. The date on my ES chart is all wrong. Um, okay, let's go over the results. I was laughing at your comment, Rel. Okay, let's do a recap. So this was the leaderboard today. The the top of the leaderboard were our 1 day passes on the NQ and the ES. Statistically, I'd like to say 1 out of 3. Sure, you could get lucky and get 3 out of 3 or get 0 out of 3. But I think the statistics will prove that 1 out of 3 evals will give you a funded account if you trade them on one of these two strategies. I think that's a very fair statement. The iBot, and right now Apex, Ralph pointed out, Apex is running an 80% sale. So a $50,000 eval is $33. If you buy 3 for 100, I think you'll come out. If you were to trade the 1 day pass, I think when the smoke clears, you'll have at least one funded account. Or you could trade your evals using our power play strategy, and get it right to the to a PA account, a funded account, and we'll stick with the same strategy right to the payout. The iBot 20U, man, what a day yesterday the iBots had. Tremendous. 1999.84. If you're wondering how the leaderboard ended up yesterday, after if you remember the FOMC, we had all of those members of the FOMC were going to do announcements. And what happened was this: in the afternoon session, the iBot 16U, iBot 24U maxed out at $5,000. The VW 3,000. The ES30 range 2,500. Then the 20Us that started the day hot were up $2,000. The micro, look at the micro. $1,000 in profits yesterday trading 2 micros. That's unheard of. Very little risk on those trades. Tiny. To make $1,000 and only risking, I mean, it's got to be $50. It's unbelievable. And we were able to make a nice, a small gain, 130 to 117 on all 3 PA accounts. So we're 2 for 2 going into Wednesday. The power play strategy worked beautiful today. When we saw that leg up, we enabled that power play, and our 20U was headed up, and we got into a long trade on our 30 range, and the trading gods were on our side. We took some heat, but the trading gods were looking out for us, and we were able to get to a profit window. And on a few trades, we got it up to just over $300, about 316 to 325 across 3 accounts. So about $1,000. That's not too shabby. Listen, if you can make $1,000 a day, across 3 accounts, it's really $333 across 3 accounts. But that's significant money to make that each day, or 80% of the time. We'll have a really nice an early retirement, and a very comfortable retirement. Again, the MES is on fire. This 50,000 PA account. That's the one that yesterday made over 1,000. Today it's up about 70 or $80. So that's the leaderboard. The VW did very well, yes. I was going to take a look and see what it's doing today. I don't see it on my leaderboard, which isn't a good sign. Let's take a look. RJ. RJ 150 range is in. Let's take a look at the RJ position. Taking a little heat now. Might be on the wrong end of this one. Oh, the VW is up nicely. From the 14th to the 15th this week, it's up $3,000. 83% winning percentage. This strategy is in the members area. This is really Robert's strategy. The only difference is the starting hours, and we put a profit window in it. Other than that, it's the identical strategy as the ES30 range Starbot or Star Drone. ES30 range 1-day pass is red hot. I think Rao was being sarcastic when he said he could live in the Amazon. I don't think he's actually moving there. Okay. Angelo, good morning. Thank you for joining us today. This platform works. These bots work on Ninja Trader 8. Ninja Trader 8. Come on back, RJ. I love these 150 range candles. This is a tough position, though. Okay, the iBot 16U got in. That one I think got in at the right time. Wait, iBot NQ 16U. Now we've got these bots that run on the minis and the micros on the iBots. The Steven drone is doing extremely well this week. That 8 Unarenko, where last week it was really untradeable with that volatility, this week it's up $1,700 on the 8 Unarenko Signal C Steven drone. Hey, Angela, we'll get it set up for you today. We really have great customer support. I could put a link in the yeah, we'll get you set up today. You'll be trading with us tomorrow. Out of the box, we set everything up in a separate SIM account. If you go to our website, here, I'll put a link in the room. Boy, what a golf tournament. If you're a golf fan, that Masters tournament, you saw my partner, Rory McIlroy. Oh, Rory McIlroy. I thought he blew it on that last 18th hole. Got himself into a playoff. And man, what a second shot he had on that par four. Okay, here it is. And I'm going to put this link in the chat box for you. I just have to paste it on a notepad. YouTube does weird things with these links. And we've got the power play. If you're a prop trader or you trade a live account, we've got a strategy that really has just a little bit of risk. It's not a lot. We're risking $300 to potentially make 500. And the way our profit window works, once the trade matures 75 ticks in our direction, we're trading just one contract. Our stop locks in 50 ticks of profit. So at that point, we're either going to make 250 or $500 on the trade. Okay, here we go. Here you go, Angelo. I'm gonna put this link. Adolfo, I'll reread it in just a second. Let me put this link in. And the timing is good, Angelo, because Wednesday is our weekly training class. Angelo, are you trading a live account or a prop account? Well, initially I would trade everything in Sim. What we do is out of the box, we have a special tool that builds the workspace in really a click of a mouse, and it sets you up in a separate SIM account for each one of your bots. And we want to first make sure that everything is running correctly on your computer. Here's the iBot 20U. And then we can do we could do a trade performance and filter out each one of the bots to see historically how each one of them performs. So by having separate SIM accounts, it really allows us to track the historical performance for each individual strategy. It provides us with really incredibly valuable information. So to start, I would definitely out of the box go with the sim accounts. After it's run for a day, I'd like to meet with you personally and go over the results and answer your questions. And you'll be in our Discord community. You'll have access to the live streams, the training tutorials. We have a great user's manual. Just like any other system, although it is automated, there's always a little bit of a learning curve when you start a new system, just because it's new and it's all brand new. Okay, so if you trade both in you trade a live account and you're going to try the evals. Perfect. This will do both. So yeah, let's run it for a day. We'll get you set up. If you place your order today, we'll get you set up this afternoon. We'll let it run tomorrow, and then we'll meet again. And I know you're going to have questions at that point. But it's a perfect time because Charles tomorrow also is doing his training. Bam, we just hit a full winner on that 20U to go up 2,200. That one just came up on my leaderboard right to the top on that move up. Okay, let me go back, Adolfo. Is just necessary the CME day? Yeah, just get to level one. If you're running the AI auto trader, that's a two-part answer to that, Adolfo. If you're running the AI auto trader, get the CME level one bundle. It's like $12 a month. If you're running the iBots, it's going to require either a kinetic or IQ data feed. And that allows us to stream in those market internals from the stock market. So the iBots require the data feed with kinetic or IQ. The AI auto trader, you just need the CME level one bundle. I don't want to confuse you, Adolfo. I hope that answers your question. Yeah, so Angelo, to finish my thought, with the live account, yeah, you'll get the link to the training on Wednesday. You're going to be in the Discord chat. As soon as you place your order, we're going to get you right into the system automatically gives you access to the Discord. But yeah, after just to finish up with the answer to that question, with the live account, yeah, I would pivot from trading your sim account to the micros. And if you start once you start feeling comfortable and you're getting consistent results, then we can scale. Then we could scale up to the minis. Ooh, look at this move down. Look at that move down. Okay, I've kind of gone way over. I don't want to step on David Wise's toes. Adolfo, if I didn't answer your question, please give the office a call. Also, Angelo, if you have any questions, I'm going to put our office phone number. I happen to answer the phones here. Give me a call, Angelo. I just put my phone number. Just give me 5 minutes to get something to drink. But give me a call right when we end the live stream. All right, everybody. That's the way we ended today. We really did great. We hit our profit goal across all of our funded accounts, and that's our number one goal every day. And we were able to accomplish that. We had a really nice leaderboard. We had some bots that really put us in a position to make some money today. So if you would, please like my video here on YouTube. There's a little like button on your YouTube portal. If you like our video, it helps us out, gives us a little traction here on YouTube. And listen, I want to invite you back tomorrow. We do this every day, God willing, from 9:15 till about this time, about 10:45. And God willing, we'll be back tomorrow to do it again. So thanks again for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your day. If you have any questions about the bots, please give me a call here at the office. I put the office phone number in the chat. And Carol, Scott, I've got you on my notepad. And anybody else that wanted those videos on our indicators, if you send me an email to support@rightlinetrading.com, I'll provide you with really an in-depth video from a college professor on the indicators that these bots are leveraging. Thanks, Ronald. Thank you, Angelo. I appreciate that. All right. Have a great day. Have a blessed day. Come back and see us tomorrow. Have a blessed day. Bye bye.